Whatever happens in 2019 with the Mets, it sure won't be boring. Despite starting 11-1 a year ago, New York ended with 77 wins, a fourth-place finish, and was widely assumed to be off-season sellers. Instead, the Mets added 5 former All-Stars to their roster, and in the process, addressed some of their biggest holes from a year ago, while staking their claim as division contenders. The NL East figures to be a bear, but if the Mets jump out of the gates as quickly as they did a year ago, they may not come back to the pack, leaving Atlanta, Miami, Philadelphia, and Washington all playing catch-up.
Coming to you from Nationals Park as the New York Mets are set to take on the Washington Nationals to open up the season. With the first pitch right around the corner, let's check in with Heidi Watney for a report on the Mets' outlook for 2019.
Matt, I was able to pay a visit to the clubhouse before the game, and amongst the players that I talked to, there was a lot of enthusiasm about this season finally getting underway. While acknowledging a number of NL East rivals also improved in the offseason, manager Mickey Callaway expressed confidence that moves made by their front.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. But there's Robbie Cano now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's fouled away. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Victor Robles digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
He's ready.
Victor.
Here's the first offering.
Robles.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
On the ground for Cano at second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 31.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Scherzer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Slow roller left side. Frazier is there. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 2.
Now to the plate, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Peter Alonso, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Past battles with Scherzer, he's only 1 for 10. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Number 30.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll... The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 25 tries. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Todd Frazier.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Kerner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Up next for the Mets.
Standing in, Jacob DeGrom. A hit in 2 tries so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And Rendon will look this one in to retire. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Leading off for Washington.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Really high curveball right there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Number 16.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings
for the Nationals. Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tony Sipp will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 36.
Ready now, Brandon Nimmo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting. Second.
Jed Lowry will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Lowry.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Lowry waits. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Sipp, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason. I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And that one got a piece of him.
The batter, number 20.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jed Lowry will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor.
Lowry.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Conforto. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Nimmo ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a Curly W is in the books as the Nationals walk off with a win.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat. Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Patrick Corbin.
Stepping up now, Patrick Corbin. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now a bunt attempt here. Frazier is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 2.
Riding in once again, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, one error in the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
Nimmo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. One gone. In now, Robinson Cano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder.
So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The third base.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The left fielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, lifetime. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Tim Peterson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Here's Brian Dozier now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Rounded down the third baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Now batting. Catcher.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that means the catcher, Yan Gomes, bats next.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ramos on at first, nobody out. Ball 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out. Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Jed Lowry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. One and 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Gomes gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 2 left. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40.
Victor Robles digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center.
Coming in is Nimmo.
He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 24.
Digging in,
Second
Robinson Cano. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Slider laid off for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He singled his last time up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Pitch is popped up. Zimmerman in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down. Stepping in, Trey Turner, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Drilled to first. Alonso gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Moving under it, Conforto makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 20.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.